Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I am here today to share this pop-out panel fun fold card. And so I have started with two pieces of card. One measures 8 inches by 5.5 inches, and one measures 5 by 1 inch. So that larger piece, I have scored it at 2 inches, 4 inches, and 6 inches. And I'm just burnishing those folds both ways so that they open and close nicely. And the little 5 by 1 piece, I'm scoring it at 1/2 inch at either end. And the card that I'm making is for is it the 4th prompt in the Flower Craft Fest, which has been arranged by Monica at Crafting with Quilling Lady. And this is, I believe there are 9 projects over the course of the month, and there's a lovely group of crafters who are sharing projects on a Monday and a Friday, and anybody can join in if they want to. So this is for the pop-out card prompt, and I am just catching up really. So I've used some pretty floral papers. I actually received these in a prize from the lovely Anne Bowman. A little while ago I shared me opening up all the goodies she sent me, and there were some beautiful papers in there. So I have covered the front and the inside of the same two sort of end panels, and now I'm just putting the little pop-up mechanism on. So I've folded those little 1/2 inch panels underneath, and I'm putting some double-sided tape on there and just checking that they are not getting in the way of that card closing, because it closes like a gatefold card like that. And there you can see what it kind of looks like. So I have just popped some little white panels to go behind the little pop-out panel, just so that it allows the flowers that I'm going to put on that little band in the middle, the pop-out bit, it allows them to stand out, because I think if there was more pattern paper behind, it wouldn't maybe be so effective. Now you could put any size of pop-out feature on that strip that's across the middle. You could put a big, as long as it fits within that centre panel, you could put something that's quite long. You could put like a round bit or a label or something, but I am just sticking on some flowers that I had already got from a different project. I had some leaves and some foliage and different colours of flowers, so I'm just faffing about trying to decide how they are going to be arranged. So these were actually for my flower pot cards that I've made, and they're in my shop, and I had some flowers left over, so I'm just doing that sort of colouring in a centre for that yellow flower, I think. So yeah, have you joined in with the Flower Craft Fest? Check out the hashtag, it's in the title for this video, and I will pop all the ladies that are in the official collaboration. I'm not in the official collaboration, I'm just sharing projects along the way. As is the lovely Denise over at Little G Paper Crafts. I'll add her in the description box too. She is joining in like myself, and she's made some beautiful things too. So if you like flowery cards and crafts, definitely check it out. Check out those other ladies' videos too, because there's some lovely inspiration there. So yeah, I'm just arranging things how I want them to be. Takes me a little minute to figure it out. Glad I speeded it up slightly. We'd be here all day, wouldn't we, if I had to watch this at the slow speed. Decide which colour, which size of flower, what centre is going in each one. Anyway, hopefully you'll think it's worth it at the end. So yeah, if you want to join in, you could just pop that hashtag on your project projects. And I should say that Monica, Crafting with a Quilling Lady, on her Buy Me a Coffee, you can download the calendar for free that tells you what the prompts are for all through August. So far I think we've had a shaker card, we've had a box, a frame, yeah, and now this is a pop out. So if you want to get a sneak peek and see what's ahead, you can check that out. So yeah, so once you have decorated the inside of your card like that, you need to make sure that all the elements are going to be within the panel in the centre, so you can still close it. That'll be how it is. So that'll still close shut, but obviously because you've got that pop out bit, it needs to have a bit of help to stay closed when it's going in the envelope. So I also, from Anne Bowman, I had these lovely, they're really thick sentiments sort of on chipboard, and they're actually adhesive on the back, so I've cut half of it off so that I could stick it down, and then I'm going to try and make a little floral thing to kind of catch the corner of that panel. So I'm trying to make it a bit more sturdy than the flowers inside. So I've added the leaves on that little bit of extra card there, and I am going to pop the flower in front of it. And I decided to layer up, so I'm sticking the flower that I want to use on top of another one, and then glued that together, and then put the leaves underneath like so. But then after I've done that, I decided that actually I want another flower underneath to kind of sandwich those leaves in place. So I've tried to match up the leaves. I think that's better. And then I'm going to glue it down and try and catch that so that it catches that corner. So I'm just gluing over kind of half of the flower and the leaves. And yeah, you need to let the glue set a bit before you try and do that. So yes, so that is what I have done there. That pops up underneath the leaves. And then the inside pops out like that. Oh, ooh. There you go. So thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please hit like and leave me a comment.